Background.
All right, we are live.
Hey, you just got a comment so I can see if anyone comes. Hey guys, welcome. It's Rhea here and Kimmy Siegel. I am so blessed and so lucky that she's agreed to do a live here today on this what is it, Friday night? I never even know
Friday
what day it
night.
is anymore. Friday
Yeah.
night. So we're going to do some dual readings, guys, clearing out the old, shaking out the sheets, getting rid of any residual energies as we step into this new beginning, this new full moon. What we'll do is we'll share out, Kimmy, because I don't see anybody even listening yet.
Okay. I found us already.
Oh my God, you're good. First of all, I want to say we don't own the rights to any music that is played, spoken, or thought of.
Or
That should cover
sung.
all territory.
Or
That should cover
sung.
all territory. Or song, words, poems, books, phrases, anything copy and write it. All right, I'm just gonna put this on a teeny bit in the background as we're sharing out. So I was thinking, as I was prepping for this event today, I was saying, I'm gonna put some Indian drum music on, or I'm gonna put some spiritual music. And then no, Spirit said, put on that which opens you up. And for me, it's that dance, trance kind of music. It really elevates our frequency. So I'm just gonna put that in the background as I'm sharing out, guys.
Hi, James. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, goody. Good to see you, James. This is awesome. So this is about as planful as I get. I messaged Kimmy earlier, like a couple hours ago, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to go live for some new moon stuff, healings and clearing. You want to join? And thank God she did. All right, so I'm going to share to some groups. Oh, I'm on the wrong one here, but anyways, I'll place this. So we're just waiting for some people to come on and join us. We're going to be doing a collective clearing, which is basically the same as healing, because as we clear, we're
Hi, Gina.
realigning.
Welcome, welcome.
Oops, I got him in the background there. So we're just waiting to see if some peeps want to pop on, guys. We got a really special event. I just feel the energy is going to be really strong, really powerful, very concise tonight. I don't even see. I gotta go to. I guess I gotta go to. I'm not even on the right page here. I'm on Ria Barna. Let's go to Temple of Sun. Wow, you found us? That's amazing for me. Hold on, huh? Oh, there we are. Hold on, guys. Oh, I just lost myself. So we're going to be doing some clearing, energy work, Kimmy and I each, as a collective. And then we're going to be doing some individuals, if you guys feel to. Some guidance on this new moon energy, just guidance from higher self and spirit, God source energy. Oh my gosh, can't find myself.
Okay, I think we're shared out everywhere I could.
All right, awesome.
Hi, Leona. Welcome, welcome.
Leona, this is going to resonate with you with your clearing out of the garage. And it was so appropriate that you did that right before this full moon energy, because that's what this is about, clearing, realigning to our heart space, and receiving guidance from spirit of what we just need brought into our awareness. I am a place to heal for some reason.
Hi, Samadhi. Hi, Abulita.
Abilita Mamacita. So we're going to be doing
Welcome.
donations tonight, guys. 2222 is suggested, but obviously whatever you feel from your heart that you want to do. And you're going to get dual readings, both clearing guidance, healing, and a guided message. It's going to be very powerful. I feel Kimmy's energy is really, really grounding. And she's really going to take it home, like ground it and help with that energy. And I tend to be like, I think I'm a little bit more airy. We were talking about astrological signs, but we both have Cancer. So I think that is our meeting point where our kind of our psychic abilities come together and meet. So I think it's going to be a good combination of energy tonight. I think I have Taurus somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where.
We definitely meet in the emotional realm.
Yeah. So this is gonna be awesome, guys. One more thing here. More options. Just let me copy this. Sure. Hold on here. Copy link. I just want to make sure it's on Ria Barna. Let's look it on that one. Which it might be. So you guys, boy, you guys have all done so much work in clearing and shifting of energy, and Spirit is really, really excited that you guys watching now and later are gathering, because Spirit is just applauding us all. It hasn't been an easy ride, they said. It has not been easy, but you got what it takes as we step into this energy. I was also listening to an astrologer, and some other astrologers were saying the same thing, that this new moon is more like the new year energy, that opening that portal, because we had so many other planets still either in retrograde, which were representing us clearing out, realigning, recalibrating, shifting, working through stuff, that this new moon energy is really potent. And then I heard another astrologer, I don't know her name, and it is the first super moon since the 1600s. So it is powerful, it is potent. And yeah, I just feel we all really got our act together. We got our act together for this monumental super, oh, not full. Did I say full accidentally? New moon. Hold on here. One more thing here, and then I'll get the let out. Hold on here. One more thing. I can't talk and share, type, or anything. But I see myself. Okay, last thing. Command B.
Leona is lighting candles. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
A place to heal is who is a place to heal? Says, hey guys.
Jessica is not Macia. I can't think of her last name. Delancey. John does a lot of his lives on A Place to Heal. So thank you, Jessica. Oh, geez, if you want to write your name there, you can.
Plus, we have a comet coming through, Leona said.
All right.
We're not going to see anything here. It's been very cloudy, rainy. We're supposed to
let me look.
Get snow and all that.
So lovely, I see stuff. Awesome. James has joined us. Gina Palazzo, thank you. Leona Thacker, Abilita Mamacita. Leona, I'm jumping back and forth, checking on my neighbor's friend. What's up with your neighbor's friend, Leona? A place to heal. Hey, guys. There's a lot of different moderators on the Place to Heal, too. So depending, I'm not sure who, but just in general. Leona, lightning. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we had a beautiful snowfall, and we haven't had whoops, let me shut this music off. Sorry, guys. And again, for Facebook, we don't own the rights, the lyrics, the words, anything. Let me shut that off. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Plus, we have a comment coming through. Oh, comment. Not a comment. Oh, did you say comment?
Yeah.
Or comment?
No, comment.
I thought you said we got a comment coming through that we weren't. Okay. Like a spammer or something.
Oh, no, gosh, no.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's just, all right. Thank you guys for joining.
Oh, her neighbor has cancer.
Oh, that's beautiful that you're there to support and help her out, Leona. That's very beautiful. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing out, Kimmy and I will do quickies for Sherry Outers as well.
Did you put your PayPal up?
Yeah, it was up there originally, but let me repost it because I took it away. So we're doing readings, but they're going to be very powerful. We're going to be doing a healing clearing, either with light language or whatever message or card, depending on how spirit guides us, for you, from each of us. And then some new moon guidance, just something that you might need to be aware of, or that your higher self wants to share, or whatever energy is prominent as you step into this portal of the new moon. And spirit is saying it is important to write down your intentions, and to have intentions without, dead set expectations, but to feel into the life that you want, or to feel into that goal, or feel into that desire. The feeling is the fuel that gets you there. It's the feeling that you put into the emotion that gets you there quicker. You are the driver, but it's through your emotion, which is the fuel to getting you there quicker. And that's why it's important to be conscious of your emotions. If you're not feeling good, that's okay. Accept that. Ask yourself why, but then fill yourself with feel-good emotions. Spirit has been talking tremendously lately about what can you do for yourself now, not tomorrow, not what, not if, not when, none of those. What can you do for yourself in this very moment? To honor yourself, to give to that child, to respect yourself, to give to yourself as if you were given to God source energy himself, because you are all temples of that God source energy. And we're done belittling or ignoring or veiling that energy from ourselves, the very energy that we are. We can't unbe who we are, but we certainly are damn good at pretending, Spirit is saying. It is time to stop being little. It is time to stop dipping your toes. We've done that, been there, that's good. But it's time now for forward movement, stepping into our power. And forward movement and stepping into our power doesn't necessarily mean you're, bouncing off walls. It means you've aligned to your heart space, you're anchored in it, you felt into it, and now you are open to the guidance in every moment to take action in whatever way, shape, or form that is. Oops. Okay, let me put that down.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And you can add to that anything else you want to add to that, Kimmy, as I'm typing. PayPal.me.
We've been judging ourselves way too much.
Oh, that's a strong one.
Yes.
That's one I've really mastered, but not in a positive way. So I took that mastery and now I'm flipping it. That judgment and criticism and that's based in some deep sense of unworthiness. And like we've come to
Yes.
blast that and clear that energy out of the ballpark.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've been judging ourselves way too much, and it's time to understand that we really are beautiful and that we really are worthy of all good things in our lives. All good things.
That's what you guys are. That's your innate energy. Pure love, light, illuminating, beaming, regardless of what you think, regardless of what your reality, the outside.
It takes sometimes it takes a little bit of work, but this can be done.
Yeah.
This absolutely can be done. I have an affirmation that I read to myself every single morning. And when I go into the bathroom to go potty, I'm like, "Hi, Kimmy, I love you today."
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
You can do this, and it doesn't take much effort. It really doesn't. But after a while, your subconscious starts to believe you. So it's worth whatever effort you put into it. It is totally worth it because we are totally worth it.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, we really truly are the center of our universe. Everything truly is emanating into our experience from us, through us. So we want to project and illuminate the highest alignment that we can. But that's only found in the moment, Spirit is saying. We're really, really being like in the moment more than ever, ever, ever. And linear time really, really, and I'm sure you're feeling this, Kimmy, as well. And all of you guys watching, it's not what it used to be. It's not. It's all frequency now. I don't know what day I mean, I really have to sometimes check my phone. I asked Mythos the other day, okay, Mythos, what day is it today? I know I got to get up. I know he goes to school, but I lose track of time,
Yep.
days, years. And I'm sure a lot of you guys experience huge gaps in linear time, like where the F, and I really don't think it's just because we're getting older linearly. Huge gaps in time, just zoom, 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 zoom. We're really opening up to these other timelines that are available through our frequency. So it's really, really important, like Kimmy was just saying, to appreciate yourself and have those affirmations and to find something positive. And I know Kimmy is an expert at this, writing down the journals of what you're grateful and thankful, but base it on you, because you are truly the center of your universe. So why would you not honor that? Why would you not want to align to that center? Because that's what you're creating from. That's what you're giving and defining and labeling in how you are experiencing your reality. It's through you.
And everything already is in us. It's not like we have to go searching outside of us for anything that we need for this walk. It's all inside of us. Every single thing that we may need for our journeys, for our individual journeys, is inside of us.
That's so beautiful. And we weren't taught that. So you guys are really like just bursting free. They're showing me right now, like you being in these like cloth tie-ups, almost like a straitjacket. They're equating it that we, up to now, when we decide to empower ourselves, we literally, what the life we've been living, we are limitless, living limited, literally. The spirit, as they see us, is literally like walking in a straitjacket, they said, bounded up and contained and controlled. Not in a negative way per se, because our soul came to have that experience. But what they're saying is we're becoming unbounded from that. They're showing me scissors cutting right up through the cloth, and we're just throwing it out. And then they're showing me a vision of our sun just illuminating, but that's representing us stepping and walking into the light that we are. The sun is within us. We hold that sun and that light within us. Just like Kimmy was saying, the universe is within us. Everything is within us. And we're sure as hell not taught that. We're taught to, we're taught to go by where we were before we awakened. The outside is what's real. The outside determines our next move. The outside rules, laws, obligations, beliefs, and what other people have done is that path. And holy smoke, we're really just doing this. Breaking it all up. All righty.
Yes, absolutely. And
Hey, Linda. Thank you for joining. So
I think people that grew up in the era that where children were to be seen and not heard, yes, and only speak when you're spoken to, have a harder time than kids that are being brought up now.
Oh,
I think
son of a bee, yeah. There's no containing them. There's no containing them.
There's
no
not.
Them.
There's not. My youngest is 23, and it's like sometimes I just like my mouth drops down to the floor listening to what comes out of his, and I'm like.
The beautiful thing is they're not what's the word, reforming or they're not being in a mold. They really, really are taking on their own energy and expressing it. And that's what they've come to also help us and help the collective just to break free from. All of the kids that need special programs, IEP, special needs, they're such beautiful gifts because they really, really have forced us to break free of the box, break free of all of those expectations, just, procedures, everything, just everything. So it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. All right. So if you guys have shared out, let us know if you shared out. If you make a donation, you'll get a thorough reading from both Kimmy and I, which is a clearing, healing, and a guidance. Otherwise, we will do some quickies for Sherry Outers. But I thought it would be really nice for Kimmy and I to just do a collective for those present now and later to just a clearing and a healing. Whatever comes through Kimmy and I will express what's coming through, and it could come forth as light language or whatever it is, and just words, or they might have a straw card of what we're clearing, which I'm feeling I'm going to probably do one. And just open up your hearts. I think it'll be good if we all just take a nice deep breath into our heart space so that we connect to the truth of who we are, the sun within, and we open up and connect to our higher self. And that is available to us now. That higher self guidance is always available to us now. Everything that we need is available to us now. We just got to bring the focus within and connect to that sun within, connect to that heart space. And in that, we connect to the highest frequency that we are. And we connect to the highest frequency of giving and receiving that information. It puts us in that shoo. So I always like to use my little picture here. So if you guys feel like using that, but close your eyes and
while you're doing
we'll
that, I'm going to just clear a little bit.
That's beautiful. And I'm feeling, I'm going to have us breathe in, and I think I'm just going to do whatever spirit comes forth, light language or talking or whatever. So just say you receive, guys, because nothing ever is forced on you. And believe it, you guys are the ones, your master light blasters. You truly are, and warriors of love and light watching now or later, or you wouldn't be here. You are the ones creating this message. You are the one creating this reflection of something that you want brought into your awareness. So we take no credit. You guys are creating that. You will all resonate to something differently, because that's the beauty. Spirit, God, love, light knows no bounds. You'll receive what you need. You always receive what you need for your soul's growth and journey and expansion and self-realization. You always get what you need. Doesn't need to be the same thing someone else is receiving, or the same way they get it, or the same way they express it. You guys are all divine frequency imprints like no other, like the beautiful snowstorm. Well, I don't know if it's a storm, but the snowfall, also individual and beautiful, yet white and pure unto yourself. You guys are all, Spirit says you guys really this got to sink in and anchor into your mind. You all are temples of God source energy. So we'll take a nice deep breath in, guys. In through your nose and into your heart space. Try to bring in a little bit more breath. And a little bit more. Hold it. Feel into your energy. In your mind's eye, see you as the sun illuminating, expansing, pulsating, clearing, living, embodying, and anchoring all that you are into this physical experience of now. Exhale. Shoya, 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 koya, toya, tahia, oya, taisi. Korea te kia hahia shoya, yasi karato, oya, tahika, ashiria, tisiria ko, pasianiata, pasiriayanta, pasiarianta, koya, tahi, shuka. Sayo koya, tahi, pahiro, oya. Spirit is saying wherever you place your awareness, you are illuminating. You are illuminating it for the light that it was based in. You shine your light. You bring truth and awareness to any areas that need that love and light, that need your awareness. You are always put exactly where you need to be, but not as a prisoner, not as a servant, but as a God unto yourself. Your soul has chosen a certain journey. It has chose a certain array of events, situations, persons, places, and things. And you chose that to shine your light. We have all chose our own cross, which is our challenge, the very energy that we're transmuting with our light. And how do you transmute it? How do you understand it? How do you become a master? Going through it. And many of you as master light blasters have had your light dimmed due to many timelines where you had that alignment. You were different. You stood out. Everyone watching now and later have always been of the light. They've always been of the light. They're saying that you've had so many incarnations, experiences, and they're all still happening simultaneously. You're just focused to this one where you have shown your light and you were criticized or judged, but that was due to other people's fears. But even in those lives, You came to shine your light, to help with the transmutation of fear through going through that experience. You all are warriors of light, master light blasters. We all have our part. We're all pure God source energy. You're exactly where you need to be. Your journey has been exactly the way it needed to be who you are now. You guys are all the way. You are the way to bring forth the new energy, the new timeline, the new earth, the new experience, the projection of all that you have allowed. It's not about changing, it's about allowing the fullness of who you are. Tokiatahi, kotahi, kyunta, tuyatahi.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shakoye ma'a ne'e. Kiki te wa a kosisi hene e watia. Kikapare ma'ashi wa ete. Kia ne wa ashia wate. Kiki wa ha koye ma'asi kie. Tia wa ha. Tia wa ha. Tia wa ha. Ne'e wa ha. Ne'e wa ha. Ne'e wa ha. Ni kiate sia wa akoye. Chi korakate. Mahane itia wa ha. We are all beautiful. We are all loved. We are all worthy. We are all source energy. We are all one. Kikiate, 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 maashe, waha.
Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, that's
that
beautiful.
That felt very emotional.
Yeah.
It really
that was
did.
definitely, that was very beautiful. It was just like coming out more and more and more. Wow, that was really beautiful. It's time to stop pretending. It's time to stop pretending. It's time to dissipate the illusion. All righty.
All right. Welcome, Linda. Hello, Heather. Welcome, welcome. Gina says, I just donated, given in love. Give a reading to whomever you feel pulled to.
That's beautiful.
Love and
Gina.
light. Thank you, Gina. That's a beautiful blessing. That is a beautiful blessing.
That is beautiful, Gina.
Oh, I want to show you. Let me show you something before we do readings. This is Gina's artwork. She sent this to me. Let's see if I can
God, I know. She is a stinking master.
Isn't that beautiful?
Love the sun. Oh my God, and the angel and the Mother Earth and the heart. Yeah, she's a pure angel. So beautiful.
Just absolutely gorgeous.
That is amazing. Oh my God,
I have to get a frame for it so it doesn't get ruined.
she never ceases to amaze me. It's like, and it's so
absolutely beautiful. And then once I get a frame for it, I will find it a home on one of my walls somewhere close by here.
I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. Gina, you're amazing and you're such a gift. And it's like all of your paintings give us little peaks. They feel like heaven. They feel like those big like churches with Michelangelo. Is that who does all these like celestial things in these domes and ceilings? It's almost like all of your things should be on those kind of walls because they're all so heavenly. That's all I can say. They're heavenly.
Okay.
Did you want to do just a collective new moon guidance?
Sure.
What the heck? And then and I don't know if someone wants to step forward or if you want to pick someone that might want the reading or maybe I don't know how to do that.
Well, it was, we
We'll
have,
see.
yeah, we have, how many people are here?
Just says 9.
Oh,
This is
really?
beautiful. Yeah.
Huh.
Or that's what mine says, anyways.
Mine
So
says
that,
3. And I was like, wait a minute, I
oh,
see more than 3 in the comments. Okay,
Gina,
so
that's so beautiful. So
yes, we'll do a collective, and then we'll put
if,
whoever
yes.
wants one, we'll put their name down
Oh,
and we'll pick one. How's that?
so Heather has donated for a full reading, and Heather is saying me. So are you talking for the full reading, Heather, that Gina donated for somebody? I will step forward. Oh, and then Lauren said I will step forward as well. Well,
So so Heather donated?
no, Heather said she would like to take Gina's donation, but so did
Oh,
Lauren. But so did
okay.
Lauren. Unless
Okay.
Gina, if you feel
So
guided to one of them.
all right, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Oh,
I will do let's do the collective first, and we'll see. Let's see.
yes.
Let's
Then
do the
we'll get to
collective
that.
first. All right, so this makes complete sense, guys, because I actually was talking about shaking out the sheets, shaking out the rugs, clearing out the energy of the old. And that's exactly what this new moon energy is. You've got to let go. You've got to shake out the stale energy in order to step into this fresh energy. And the card that the collective received was literally letting go. And I know that we have done so much transmuting, so much letting go, but that is the very thing that is allowing us to step confidently and step anchored fully in our heart space as we go forward. So it's about learn to let go. And I'm thinking, even it's not even a message as what we have already done, because we've done so much. I'm feeling it is when it says learn to let go, as we step into this new moon and this new energy, and we have these intents and we have these desires, we have these goals. It's almost like the yin yang merging as one. We can have desires, but let it go at the same time. Have it come into your awareness, but simultaneously let it go. So it's not even about letting go of your past. I don't feel this is guiding us for. It's about letting go as you have those inclinations or desires or goals or ideas. That's beautiful, but then let it go. And letting go just means no expectations, no beating it over a bat till it's dead. I remember one time when I was in Vermont and I wanted to move to Maine, and this is like in 2012, and I really, really wanted to sell our cabin in the woods there. And I'm like, because I wanted to come to the ocean. And I'm like, I kept asking myself, okay, am I going to be here in an I would douse it. Am I going to be here a year from now? Is this person going to buy it? Or we'd have someone to look at it. Are they going to buy it? Are they going to be interested? And I was so focused on that. I was actually clogging the energy, and a very clear voice in my head, my higher self, because that's how our higher self speaks to us. It's one with us. It sounds like us because it is us. It's just that higher perception of us that is connected to spirit. And it said, you're just slowing things down. You know that, right? Not in those exact words, but it says, you're just slowing things down. You're just making it take longer. And then I surrendered finally, and I said, okay. And I had someone come look at it, and I didn't cling on to it. I didn't question it. I showed him the house. Then when I said goodbye, I said, well, good luck with everything. And I let it go. And he was the guy that bought it. So letting go, not getting fixated. That's what we do as humans. And I admit, and I'll be the first to admit, I still do that kind of stuff. And I know that it clogs me up, because when I don't let go, I don't allow things to enter the flow. I allow the universe's perception, that greater part of me, my higher self, to take over, to take action, to take care of the details. All I need to do is be present. And when you're present, surrender and let go, as many of you guys have experienced, that's when the shift happens, because you're not holding on to, when are they going to, when am I going to sell? When am I going to move? Am I going to be there in 2 years? Is it going to take another 5 years? And we're hanging on so tight and we're clogging it, but we're also telling the universe, we're still putting out that state of emotion of, oh, I'm not getting what I want. Oh, how long is it going to take? So this card it speaks to me loud and clear. let it go. Make your intents, make your goals, write your gratitude, let it go, and then come to the present. One quick little thing about the present that I wanted to share, and I was watching, she's an astrologer. I'm sorry, I can't think of her name. And she was saying how we're so called to the moment, and how linear time literally is just, we can't even grasp it. But in the moment, a trick to being in the moment, and we're finding it hard, is dealing with those tasks that put us in the moment. And she used the example, and I'm sure some of you guys watched her video. She used the example of looking at that wall where you thought, oh, I got to hang a picture there. I got to hang a picture there. 5 months later, you're still saying, oh man, I really got to do something with that wall. When you stop and do something with that wall, it literally anchors you in the moment. And you think that things aren't getting done by focusing on that one picture or hanging or being involved in that one thing. But that's ironically when everything is getting done for you behind the scenes, being in that moment. All right, Kimmy. I don't know if you have a collective.
Well, we have life experience. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you.
That's freaking pretty in alignment. Son of a bee. That's
an important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Because once you do let go of these limiting beliefs, which are the belief systems that we were raised on pretty much, by our families, by society around us, by our peers, okay? Once we actually let go of these, there are going to be more doors opening up for us. Very, very simple message. And the other card that came out is unity. Okay, unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. So this is all really about what works for you. Okay, do what works for you. What works for you may not work for me, and I'm fine with that. What works for Rhea may not work for me, and vice versa. Okay, whatever gets you there. Okay, there's no judgment. There's no judgment. There's only unity. Okay, there is only unity. And the more we start seeing that, the more we start seeing that, and I get really excited about it, okay? Because it kind of like lights a fire in me, okay? The more we start seeing how unified we really are, irregardless of our differences, okay? Things start really, really moving, and the world changes, and things get better and better and better each and every day.
And the way I'm feeling that too is we unify with everyone, everything, and all the collective things working for us automatically when we let go. So it's kind of like, you wouldn't think that, but through letting go, we're actually unifying with the bigger consciousness and collective and flow. And as you were talking earlier, they were almost showing like a dam, and someone's trying to hold the dam shut by their expectations or controlling the situation, and then just letting it go, and then shoo, the dam lets loose. That's kind of where a lot of us put so much pressure on something. When we literally let go, it's like allowing this flood of flow and momentum to actually work for us and wash over us. So that's beautiful. Lauren says, I'm being told to embrace my fairy nature. I believe that.
That means some more nature, some more nature for you, for sure.
and fun, like you keep talking about in your lives. Fairies are fun. They flitter around and have fun and enjoy and play, and they're light. They got wings. They're not weighted. They flit. Think of Tinkerbell flitting around and allowing her magic, her fairy dust, her magic to change things without huge effort.
Sometimes they're even a little mischievous, which is cool.
Definitely. Absolutely.
So that's how you embrace your fairy nature more.
Yeah, I
um,
agree.
I have ties to the fairy realm as well, and they have been on my butt to have more fun. Absolutely.
I agree. I agree because fun is a light frequency. And sometimes, like we were taught, you got to work hard. You have to be obedient. You have to have discipline. You got to do things when you don't feel like it. You got to work through it. You got to work hard. No pain, no gain. And that is one of the belief systems that we're just shattering because frequency is a high energy. It's fun. It's a high frequency. So that means that you're into more ease, more lightness, more fun. And you're allowing synchronicities to line you up to that divine timing of whatever it is you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Lining up a divine timing. I feel that divine timing is when we're actually aligned to what it is we want.
Exactly. When we're aligned within us.
Yes.
Exactly. And we're tuned into our heart, that
Yes.
aligns
And
us.
and we're experiencing, joy and happiness. Okay. Gratitude, joy, and happiness are the three major keys. Now, everybody's not going to be honky dory happy every single day,
We are human still.
but that is something to definitely work towards.
Mhm.
You're not going to be that way every single day. If we were, we wouldn't have all these things that we have to sort through. And
And that's part of the human experience because it's those very things that challenge us and trigger us that actually catalyze and expand the God self energy through. That's how the spirit and the physical merge. The it gives a lot of depth to the spirit going through that stuff, and then it really it expands spirit by giving it the physical experience, but it works in unison with the physical self coming to its realization and realizing it's God's self. So it takes those challenges. You don't know how powerful you are or how strong you are or talented or gifted you are until you're like put into certain situations that actually trigger it. It's really dense situations sometimes that actually trigger our gifts. So that's necessary as a human. We're physical and we're here for the expansion. We're never going to expand if you're just like this all the time. So it's like the yin and yang working together and catalyzing, and then shoo. All right,
so if we
Linda.
if we were truly happy all the time, would we know that we were truly happy all the
That
time?
exactly. That's such a good point, Kimmy. And that would be boring to me. I don't know. I like to mix it up. I like to mix it up. I think then you appreciate. It's funny because when you're not happy, then you're happy, and something comes to light. You appreciate that, and that actually is how you're expanded in frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you have that greater sense of appreciation after. As low as you go, then when you cut that string, and then you get lighter. It all goes together. You can't have one without the other, and it wouldn't even be called happy if there was nothing to compare it to.
Mm-hmm. Fairy mischief, Heather says. I misplaced a kitchen knife the other day, and I know a being from nature elemental realm helped me find it. I saw a small flash of energy go by.
Oh my God, that's
Leona Sue says, I'm the magic mushroom pixie. Been called that for over 40 years.
oh
And
my
Linda
goodness.
and Linda Ernest said, anybody want to come over and make mud pies with me?
I actually saw that post go through, and you were making mud masks, right, Linda? All natural mud masks for your face, and I'm like, I took a second, I'm like, what's she got on her face? What's she doing? Is she hurt? What happened? Yeah, she was doing some mud masks. Okay, and we are the magic guys through our allowance. Everything is through us. Okay. All right. So I don't know. We can do Gina most generously donated for one of you all to have a reading. And I know Lauren stepped forward and then Heather said me.
All right. So what I'll do is I have a piece of paper. Whoops.
Curious to see if it's the one I doused.
Okay. Is there anybody else that wanted to speak up to have that reading that Gina donated?
Yeah, it's going to be luck of the draw.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. Two names here. Comments are very slow. Miranda. All right. Let me get another little piece of paper.
Hey, Miranda. I didn't even see your name there anywhere. I do see that there's more people actually watching that are commenting. So.
Okay.
And if you guys want quickies, share out. And if you make a donation, you'll get a thorough reading, clearing, healing, and guidance for this new moon energy.
That's 3.
From both of us.
Abulita, is that a yes or a no?
Abulita Mamacita.
All those flowers.
Yes. I think it's a yes. Oh, she shared out. Don't be shy, guys. Okay. Spirit is saying it's not a time to shy back. Be strong. Be bold in yourself. Step forward.
Miranda said, I hopped on right as you said that. Must be divine timing there, Miranda.
Thank you for sharing out, Abelita. We will do some quickies for Sherry Outers. And obviously, as you guys are all aware of, and I'm sure you know, new moon energy isn't the only time for new beginnings, to set out intents and any of that. It's just bringing a collective awareness. And when everybody is focused on a certain energy, it does intensify and it just creates a concentration. But you obviously can do that at any time because we're always at different stages and on our journey, and even during the day we're in different stages, just like someone who works a night shift, who sleeps all day. So it's not limited to that. Hey,
hi, Jessica. Would you like to be put in for the reading that Gina donated for?
This is fun. This is like
we have 3
now.
people.
I feel like I'm in school and you put your names in a hat and someone's getting picked out. Magic hat.
Okay,
yes, please,
Jessica. All right. Look at, I got this beautiful bowl I'm putting them in.
Oh, let me see that again. What was it? Is it like a crystal or colors? I just saw a quick flash of it. Oh, that's pretty. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love that. I love all the
You're supposed to put a candle in it, but I don't want to get it all yucky. So when I go to the dollar store, I want to get one of those battery candles.
Oh yeah, I just got some for the bedroom, and they're really cool. And mine comes with a little remote. I got it on Amazon, and yeah, I love it. I'm like, I look at those candles, and I'm like, thank you, Father. I really love those candles, and they're aqua, and they look like they have a little flame. And I'm so appreciative of those little candles. They make such a difference.
Okay, we got 4 people in here, so I am not looking. I am putting, oh, I can't fit my hand in there. I can fit my fingers. All right, guide my hands, please. I got one. Jessica.
Woohoo! And the lucky winner.
That? There you go.
Lucky winner. Let us know, Jessica, if there's any particular subject matter or something that's concerning you. Otherwise, whatever is going to come through is going to come through. But obviously, you're going to, discern it and resonate to the meaning that is meaningful to you. You're the one creating it. You're the one creating this message. We're conduits. We're open channels just to share spirit and higher self.
Whatever comes.
Says congrats.
She said whatever, I think.
Oh, whatever. Yep. Whatevs, she said. All right.
Okay.
Jessica. And my intent is to bring forth your higher self, what you need to hear for your highest peace.
I'm sorry. Miranda said I had no idea what I even asked for, but that was fun.
Oh my goodness, that is funny. A free reading.
Oh.
Generously donated by Gina Palazzo. She gives us a window to heaven, Gina. Heaven's window. That's what Spirit is saying, Gina, about you. We all hold that heaven within us. Oh man. I'm feeling really strongly, Jessica, they're showing me like a garden within your heart, a garden literally like within your heart. And it's like you've opened up to your secret. It was a secret garden, and it's time for you to open up the doors to your secret garden. They're saying, I love that movie, The Secret Garden. But it's like a garden that you've held kind of quiet within you, something you haven't completely shared or released yet due to maybe a little doubt or not quite sure or not knowing if it's time. But there's some secret garden within your own being, but it's also saying that you hold heaven within you and it's just ready to open up. They're just showing me this garden, and there's flowers and there's some vines and there's dirt as well, which is showing that grounding and that earth and that fertile soil. They're just saying it's time for you to open up your secret garden. Let's see what else comes through. So I'm going to ask what needs to be cleared, what energy needs to be cleared for you to open that door wide open to your secret garden within you. What energy is being healed or cleared? So I'm picking a house wisdom, house of the night, which is kind of those little areas that we might want to keep secret or hide in our garden or hide under a rock. I don't know if you as a kid, Jessica, ever hid something under a rock for safekeeping, but they're almost showing me a rock in like there's a little key or there's a little secret, or maybe you used to hunt for treasures, but like something under a rock that you kept for safekeeping. I don't know if any of that makes sense to you. Rigid, number 30. Oh my God, this is so weird because the actual card is a pile of rocks. This is weird. Rigid to me is saying that maybe you've remained rigid and not flexible in something. Maybe there's something you want to come forward, but maybe you have your way of thinking it needs to be done, which is actually limiting or creating a wall of this secret garden. And garden is just, and the flowers are just metaphors or symbols for whatever that abundance or sharing or that soul's that light within you that wants to come forth and manifest and express in a certain way. 30 is a master. I love this number. Oh, it's not a master number. That would be 33, but I love the number 30. That's kind of my life path actually is at 30. The 3 represents actually overcoming some doubt, being vulnerable to step forward, and that 0 represents that spiritual gift, that opening, and the stuff that you have to overcome to open. Oh my God, this is making sense. So maybe you definitely are spiritually gifted, have spiritual abilities, and we all do, but yours is in the spiritual, with spiritual intent, like, you know, that's kind of stuff that would typically be labeled spiritual. And you have these gifts, but you have to overcome your own maybe questioning or doubt or overcoming vulnerability and just remove it. And that's going to remove each of those blocks. And what's behind those blocks, that rock wall, it's sunlight and it's purple. To me, this is Christ consciousness. It is your divine frequency imprint that wants to come forth. And I know that it was like a raven or a crow, a messenger. I know, Gina, you just did or you sent me that picture of the raven. I think you also relate a lot to ravens and crows, Kimmy, but they're messengers as well, and they speak to you. So probably when you're outside or in the woods, you might get a lot. It might be one of your animal totems or guides, either a raven, crow, blackbird. They bring you messages. And look at this base is even all purple, representing that Christ consciousness. That's that unconditional love. That's that spiritual energy of the zero. But really quickly, I'm just going to see what it says. Kimmy, if you want to say something while I'm looking it up, feel free to jump in at any time. But maybe that'll take you off your roll. All right, I'm already on it. 30. Is there a stone wall? Is there a stone wall that stands between you and others, Jessica? Could that wall be inside of you? Yeah, and I'm feeling it's definitely inside of you. It could have been based on past experience, hurts, traumas, letdowns, they're saying, letdowns. And you kind of built up an invisible wall within you. They're showing me you as actually a little girl, being like that fairy energy, playing around, flitting around, playing in the woods, playing with the rocks, mud pies, all of that kind of stuff, just playing outside and flitting. And something might have happened to you. Someone might have said something to you, and it might not have even been something serious, but it really touched you emotionally, and it really kind of stuck in you. You might be conscious or unconscious of it, but it sort of like made you close your heart a little bit. And so that's been kind of closed. Now is the time to become more flexible and to drop your rigid expectations of yourself. Maybe you were criticized or told something, and it really affected you, something that really affected you emotionally, and especially of others. Okay, drop expectation of yourself and others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard. If you are willing to let others in, you will see the benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognize the wall that others may have put up. Don't take it personally if they don't let you in. This is their way of coping, and it has little to do with you. So you could be dealing with that from within or outside. But I'm feeling, because I intuitively was shown that beautiful garden within, and then that secret garden, and then that wall, and then that imagery. But so that is what I believe you are clearing and opening up. But I'll let Kimmy continue with that portion, or whatever portion she feels guided to do right now. And we'll do some clearing on opening and releasing that.
Okay. All right. So I have some cards for you, Jessica. The first one is the moon, which is why we're actually here tonight. Okay. And it's powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, and understanding the truth of a situation. I'm going to tell you the cards, and then I'll tell you the message. The second card is the Ace of Spring. It's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Okay, the third card is the Seven of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Okay. Well, nice and green there. And the final card, which is what the main message is here for you. The Four of Summer. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. Okay? So what I'm getting here for you is that all these things that are happening, and not only to you, but to all of us, okay? These are distractions that are keeping us from functioning fully on our path, okay? These are not things that are happening to you. They're happening for you. You already know that spiel. I think we all know that spiel. These are not happening to you. They're happening for you. They are happening, however, as distractions. Okay, so let them go. Just let them go by. All right, these distractions are like those rock walls. Okay, and they build up and they build up and they build up and they build up, and then we have to tear them all down. All right, when you let go of these distractions, okay, being distractions, okay, you are going to be able to see more clearly, okay? So start thinking of these things that are happening like distractions, okay? And saying to yourself, all right, what is this distracting me from? Okay, this is a distraction. So what exactly is it distracting me from? Okay, and then you're going to be able to see these things more clearly. Okay, you're going to see the magic in the moment. You're going to feel it. Okay, and it's going to open up great big epiphanies for you. Okay, magical epiphanies. All right, letting go of that worry and that fear. Just, okay, this is a distraction. What is this distraction distracting me from today? Okay, it could be a situation at work, it could be a situation at home, it could be a situation with a neighbor, it could be anything whatsoever. Just calmly center yourself, breathe in. What is this distracting me from today? Okay, not what lesson am I learning? Okay, because we're kind of like up to here with that. All right. What is this actually distracting me from? I was doing my bills today and I had a hard time paying my cable company. And I was actually getting triggered by it. Really, really triggered, because this should be 1, 2, 3, 3 little buttons. Pay this amount, review, and submit. But it wouldn't do it. And then the phone got stuck on that. And then I was really, 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 really getting like triggered. And I'm like, oh my God. So then I had to stop. I had to stop and I had to take a deep breath. I took a couple of them, quite a few of them, before I could actually feel that intenseness leave me. Okay. And I thought of a couple of things that it was distracting me from, quite a few. So I said, okay, all right, this is what this is. This is a distraction from me enjoying my life right now. I had set my mind that I would pay my bills with ease. Paying my bills every month used to freak me the hell out. Okay. I had set my intention that from now on, and this was like 2 months ago, I'm going to pay my bills with ease. And that's why that distraction came up. Okay. It was showing me where I was getting triggered. And I was like, wow, that is just like unbelievable, So I took those deep, deep breaths right into my heart space and I cleared that out. I shut my phone off and I sat there for a couple of minutes thinking about it. And then I said, okay, now I can go forward, because I felt better. If I did not do that, it would have screwed up the rest of the bill day. And it would have been a nightmare, literal nightmare. Okay, so think of them as distractions, okay? And be patient with yourself. Be very, very patient with yourself, okay? Because that's one thing I wasn't being. I was like, cursing at my phone, and you got to be kidding me. Oh, spirit, what the heck is going on now?
You actually took power over it. That's beautiful. You just demonstrated how beautiful was the intent, but you're the one that created the piece by handling it like you did. So it actually gave you the opportunity to show you how you were creating the ease. So that's beautiful.
Well, I didn't even think of it that way.
Yeah, no, that's just like, this was such a beautiful way for showing how you were actually the one that had the power over it. So that's beautiful. And same with Jessica, however this is related.
So that's what I'm intending on doing, when things come up. What is this distracting me from? What exactly is this distracting me from? And think about it for 5 minutes, and see what happens.
But you also demonstrated, I just have to mention this, you demonstrated so beautifully how you created the piece out of it as well. By handling it that way, you created the piece. I just love it. You just demonstrated so beautifully how those distractions can throw you off kilter from your peace and happiness. And you demonstrated beautifully how to work through it and empower yourself by being the vehicle that the peace flows. I just love that.
I didn't even think of it that way. And I'm getting goosebumps while you're saying that. I was just thinking, okay, I can't move forward if I'm like this. If I am like this with this attitude that I have right now, the rest of the day is going to be shit.
Well, awesome.
Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Jessica. I hope this made sense for you in your life and in your situation.
That was beautifully demonstrated, especially with your personal story, because I love the way Spirit will utilize us with our own personal experiences to make a point. Jessica mentioned forgive, so maybe she feels she needs to forgive something, and yeah, that's a huge, huge stumbling block. And when Kimmy was talking about her cards earlier, and the first one was Epiphany, when she said it, I'm like, holy shit, that's the same one I got, Epiphany. So
Wow.
as you forgive, if that's how you're resonating to this, as you forgive, you're actually going to release those walls, and then that light that you are can flow through, and then that's how you receive your epiphanies. You'll be allowing more light to flow from you, and that's when you get those ahas, the epiphanies. You're allowing those high frequencies to flow through you as you either work through for unforgiveness or the distractions that challenge us during life, that Kimmy was speaking. But even those distractions are there to help us to be empowered and to help us to see how we, through our light and love, can change a scenario, that we can infuse it with the peace. So if something is hitting you that, or you have a question, Jessica, let us know if you want more insight from me or Kimmy. But because I did mention that the thorougghs were going to have some clearing and healing, that's kind of the intellect part, or the part that connects to your heart. But I would like to end it just to help you clear whatever those blockages are, or those energies, or those rocks are, just with a little bit of movement of energy. Does that sound okay, Kimmy?
Absolutely.
And you just open up, Jessica. And as I was thinking about this, I think it would be awesome for all of us to do this for her and each other. You know, as you do unto others, you do unto yourself, because she's just holding space. Jessica is actually holding space and reflecting an energy of ourself that she's experiencing. So as we all shine light and love to her, we're also helping ourselves to just clear that stagnant energy that no longer serves us, preventing us from the epiphanies, preventing us from being in that flow, preventing us from opening up to that secret garden within us. All right, I'll just ring a little bell. And this is just clearing your energy, Jessica, and anybody else watching now or later, because there is no time and we're all connected through love and light. Just say, I accept it for yourself as well. I accept. I'll take it all. I'll take all the clearing and healing and aligning I can.
Me too.
So I'll just ring the bells, and then Kimmy, if you feel to do whatever or say whatever, feel free, and I'll do what I feel. Spirit is sorry. Go ahead, Kimmy.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Kimmy. I was just feeling with that little off kilter ring in the middle. It's almost like one of those rocks coming out. It's like you are pushing the rock out, like of that rock wall. But there's a little stumbling, because sometimes you might, go to do something, and they're showing me that don't be afraid of having that rock fall and stub your toe, they're saying. So as you push one rock out, other rocks will fall. But don't worry about getting your foot like drop on your toe. What's it called? A rock hitting your toe, stubbing or whatever. So you might have a little fear there, but forgive, or however this is resonating to you. One push, one little move forward, one forgiveness, and then everything's going to kind of come tumbling down. Go ahead, get me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okoskoro, poter, koskakir, koskakir, kirskokir, koskir, koskakir, ikirskokoskir, koskir, koskir, makoskika, korkir, nyakor, tiskir, skir, 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 kirskir, pakoskir, Roskorova pokoskirkitite. Koskikikia patet koskirkiate. Kokoskirskirskirs. Kirkia korskirskirs. Oterskirs. Korkotirskirs.
Tashikoya tahia takaya koya kaya tatahia. Jessica, they show me you as the little girl. You just ran into the woods. You took the little key out from under the rock. You went to your secret garden, and they show me the little girl. You just took it, unlocked that secret garden, and you opened up the door. You opened up the door to your heart. So you can run and play and be free. Takita, rahita.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's beautiful. Whether we want to acknowledge it or not, a lot of us sometimes have little parts, even if it's not straight out unforgiveness, it could be irritation towards another. And I'll be the first to admit that, or something that you feel justified, and I will be the first to admit this as well. You feel justified to act a certain way and close that door off because they hurt you, and we feel justified setting up our healthy boundaries and this and that. And it's not about setting up the healthy boundaries, but it's that feeling that it emits. And when you think about that, I can feel myself shrinking. I don't feel the expanding. So no matter how justified we may feel about holding unforgiveness or ill attitude or shutting someone out, and healthy boundaries are fine. But when you do that, it's about it's a tricky situation as a human. They're saying releasing them in love, releasing it in love. It's just releasing in love. The human, yeah, they can justify every little thing if they want of how to act or how to be. It takes a warrior. It takes a warrior to release the love.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We have Carmen from New York. Welcome, Carmen.
Hey, that's a new name I hear.
Christy Burke. Welcome, welcome.
Oh,
She
thank
said,
you.
wow, that is powerful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I felt that. We have a reading.
Jessica said, thank you, beautiful.
That was
Christy
awesome,
Burke
Jessica.
said,
Thank you
felt
for
that
that.
in my soul. Linda said, thank you all for this wonderful releasing of energy for the collective.
I feel
Jessica
that.
said, my heart is huge. I can feel that.
Yeah. Oh, Jessica, you just opened up a barrier that you might not even been conscious of. So
We have
beautiful.
Rhonda here too. Very beautiful. Welcome, Rhonda. Welcome, welcome.
So some people are wondering how to get a reading, and Kimmy and I are doing healing clearings and then giving guidance as you step into this new moon energy, new beginning. So it's about shaking out the sheets, clearing and healing. You got to do that before you step into the new energy. You can't take the old into the new. So spirit is just bringing to awareness maybe something that might be hidden or something that you might be aware of that you just need assistance with. So we're doing donations of $22.22, but for those, obviously do what you feel. There's no set way, but also if you really want a quickie as well, or just want a quick little message, if you share out to a group or whatever, a page, let us know, and that's another way you can get a reading. And then otherwise, if you don't do either or, just trust that something you're receiving, just being present here. So we thank you for that, and for shining your light and holding your presence, because you guys are all pure love light, God source energy, and where you shine your gaze and where you put your focus, you're literally infusing it and sharing your light and love. So we thank you for that as well. Okay, I'll put that PayPal link back up. I can't even find it anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll stick it right there. Oh, there's Roberta. All right. So if anybody would like a thorough reading like we just did for Jessica, let us know if you made a donation. And if you would like a quickie, let us know if you shared out. And I see Lauren right here in front of me as I'm looking, and I know that she wanted to be part of that and you shared out. So Lauren, you are up next for a quickie.
And Carmen shared, Heather shared. So I'll write these down.
Sure.
Okay. Carmen.
And if you make a donation, you prioritize and you get at the top of the list. And like I said, you'll get a more thorough reading.
Heather.
But that was beautiful, Jessica. That was awesome. So thank you for that. And thank you, Gina. Gina. I love that. And I love the way that came through. And geez, when you do readings, it's like it opens us up as well and gives us a greater understanding of energies within ourselves. And we feel that love and that opening as well. So that's beautiful.
Okay. So we have Lauren, then Carmen, then Heather, and Rhonda for sharing.
Lauren, you received, and I shuffled, but we're all resonant. We're all similar. You got also that same card, rigid. So for you, I'm feeling relaxed, and I know I got that message for you. I think it was yesterday or day before, and that male voice came within me, and I still know it was like a father figure. I think it was your dad, or just you got this really strong male guide, and they said, "Relax, Lauren," and they said it like 2 or 3 times. Relax, Lauren. And this is about being releasing rigidity. And I know that you said that you're being called actually for that fairy energy. Well, that's the opposite of being rigid. So that is, you're absolutely right. Trust that tuition. You are being called to go have some fun. I know you've got a business plan. I know that you're publishing a book. I know that you're getting funds to speak and publish and all of these beautiful plans. But what is yours will not pass you by, that voice is saying. What is yours will not pass you by. Follow divine guidance. You create serendipity and synchronicities in the magic through your Tinkerbell ways. And yes, as a human, we are taught that to use our free will to work through things, they're saying, but there's a time and place for everything. And I'm feeling there's the balance. It's like, when you need to do something, but you question it. Like a lot of times it's that quiet voice behind the rational voice. Like today, I knew I needed to do a live. I was really excited about doing a live, and I'm like, oh, when am I going to go live? And then I saw some other people doing lives, and I didn't want to get into that, let them do their thing. And then I text Kimmy, and I'm like, I really feel like I'm going to need to do a live. But then I could have dismissed it, said, well, I really should be doing blah, blah, blah. Those are the distractions for me. But I listened to that little voice, and then it takes that free will to follow that inspired voice. And part of life is learning how to decipher that voice as well. So nothing has been done wrong. There are mistakes. It's just a learning curve about listening to that intuition, I feel. So as you release your rigidity or your own plan, you're going to hear that tuition coming through your higher self. That's how I got for you, Lauren.
Okay. And I have the Emperor, Lauren. Okay. And I'm just going to tell you what's standing out here for you after I read this. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Okay. And the word compassionate is standing out like as if it has fluorescent letters. Okay. Be more compassionate with yourself. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. More nurturing. I was looking for confirmation on it, and the Queen of Pentacles came out, and that is all about nurturing yourself. Okay, taking care of yourself, being compassionate with yourself. Yes, be organized, Yes, use your logic, absolutely, but be more compassionate with yourself. And that's the message.
Yeah, that says that like spells balance all over it. What you just said, balance.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, so what is this saying, spirit? And I went to pull the cards and the card fell out, and I was like, okay, I got it. I got it. Thank you.
Great.
You're welcome, Lauren.
All right.
Okay, then we have Carmen. John is donating.
All right. So I think
John
he's first.
Thaddeus.
All right, John, you're up next. Any particular question, John?
I don't know if he's back yet, but we'll see.
Oh, did he say he was going somewhere? Back off, pineapple lovers. I think he guess I'll be
Money
a
is
bully
in the
here.
bank. He's
Cut the line.
here.
Oh, cut the line. That's funny. Good that you're here, Thaddeator. All right. I don't know why they're having me grab this too. Our favorite deck, Thaddeator. All right.
That's why. That's exactly it.
Yeah, yeah. All right, John. Any particular question, John? Health concerns for you? Yeah, those rings, they were a little ripply. So it's just, yeah. And when I'm going like this too with the ripply, like this, it's to me when I do this and the spirit has me doing this, it's about realigning and recalibrating. So it's about integrating higher frequencies, but in order to do that, your body, it creates a healing within your body. So it's expelling some energies and toxins that don't serve you. So it's to do with the realigning and recalibrating your energy. I'm feeling like, I don't know how serious this is, but I'm feeling it's not like it's gonna take care of itself. I'm not saying that you don't honor the physical body. There's always a spiritual reasoning working with the physical, but we still have to honor the physical body to give it the comfort or to give it what it needs or even the medicine that it needs. But just being aware that spiritually something is happening and recalibrating to your body at a higher consciousness can help bring relief to the body in just that knowing, they're saying. I don't know if you want to say what it's about. I'm feeling a lot of pressure in my back between my shoulder blades, a lot of like stress. So I don't know if this is something that is originated in the past, or if it's a past emotional energy that's been like kind of built up, that's kind of coming in the physical now. I just feel great intensity. Holy crap. And I haven't felt this all night. Right between my shoulder blades. And in general, that represents carrying the weight or hanging on to energies of something that hasn't been processed in the past. I was gonna almost like pushing, trying to push energy, pushing through energy, but you're pushing it because you feel that you are responsible in some way, shape, or form. Whatever this health issue is, it's to do more with the past, taking on a responsibility, feeling that you need to push through it, or you're responsible or need to take control. What they're saying now, I'm feeling it in my heart. You got to kind of release it, let it go, like just surrender it. And they're not saying the health issue surrender, but you might have an idea of what's causing it. Surrender the cause, and you surrender the physical ailment that will heal it and bring it into alignment. But I'm going to pull a couple insight cards, and obviously we'll do a healing and a clearing, and spirit might be revealing more. Sorry to beat you up, buddy. That's all right. I can take it. Just like those little oh my god things. The other day it said I didn't know half this shit.
I'm gonna let my dog out. I'll be right
yeah,
back.
sure. There was a little thing that says I wasn't prepared for this shit, but physically I'm built for it. Obviously I'm built for it. That's funny. All right, so I'm going to it's almost like something to do with you having to take charge or carry a responsibility or feeling you needed to control a situation in some way, shape, or form. And every time I even talk about it, when I talk about that, it's almost like affirming because the energy gets more intense. The pain gets more intense. Almost like doing something you think you need to do, but you don't really need to. Working really, really hard because you don't really need to. Like I remember when I used to do hair, and I would get a lot in my shoulder blades, not just because my hands were up, but because I thought I needed to please every single client. I had a hard time saying no. I would get embarrassed if I took a lunch break and someone caught me running on my lunch break because I felt this great sense of responsibility and having to fulfill and please people. So it could be something to do with that as well. For me, it was work related. All right. Oh, this is what I got. But I felt it in the heart as well. Love. 10. So this I am pulling the wisdom house of the night. So love. Maybe you felt you needed to prove your love, prove your worth. I certainly know I needed to. I thought the more I worked, the better I was. The more I proved myself, the harder I worked. The more I did, the more I pleased others. I felt that that I had to earn my love. So it could be also something with having to earn your love, earn other people's love, earn other people's approval, earn love. But we don't need to earn it. We already are loved. We are loved. We are love. How can we not earn? We don't even need to earn it because that's our very state of being. So I can relate to this in a way. And I know you had a beautiful family and mom and all of that, but something might have been instilled in you as a young child where you felt you needed to prove it and you had to earn it. I certainly know I don't feel, and I'm not saying this is you, but a lot of us are brought up not accepted in the totality of who we are in this pure love. And parents will do this maybe not unknowingly. They might teach us expectations or having to live up to a certain ideal, not intentionally and not because we're not loved, but because that's what they were taught. So they kind of keep that thing going, that cycle going. You got to do this or you got to do that, but it doesn't mean they didn't love you. And I know you know all this because you're a master of this kind of stuff, delving deep into people and getting this stuff to surface. But whatever this matter is, it is concerning love. It is concerning. I don't know if you lost a long lost love when you were younger. I don't know. Maybe you were in love and you were heartbroken. Only you know how this love is relating to you. But the 10 is new beginnings. It's new beginnings. So maybe it's to do with love. It's love based. Maybe you felt you needed to prove your love, or maybe you needed to hold the love by being responsible. So whatever this health issue is, it's to do with your own heart. It's to do with your own heart, basically. And you have a 1, 0, 10, new beginnings. And the 0 represents those opportunities, that portal, trusting spirit, connecting to higher self. And the 1 always represents your own individual path, your own individual responsibility for you, taking your path, trusting in it. There's a huge sense of something, being responsible or obligated or having to fulfill, just those extra things that 3D world put on you. Hold on here. I'm going to just read the meaning of that, and then I'll let Kimmy go. Hold on, love, 10. Just a second here. Where in the hell's my book? 10. Yes. My child, my wondrous one. It is time to celebrate because love is calling to you to open your heart and receive my blessings. Choosing this symbol is a powerful sign that love in all forms is in your life now. There is a responsibility to this also. You must give love freely without condition and love others because your heart is open. There is something else here to consider. Love can be confusing for us too, and can sometimes ask a sacrifice of you. If your heart is aching and feels it is broken, know that love has a greater love for you later. Holy shit, yeah. This is, ugh. I'm just saying that because it has to do with like romantic type of love of something in that nature, or, love between people. Ugh. Okay. And I don't mean in a bad way. I just am saying like, I'm not gonna you let it resonate and discern how it goes to you. No matter where you are in your love right now, love has come to guide you into an important experience, trust and love. And isn't that not the heart's calling about trusting in love, aligning to what you know or feel? But what it is we're told and we're given our guidance, but sometimes we're a little fearful or we don't trust it. So we talk ourselves out of it, or whatever way, shape, or form that love is for you. Something to do, yes, feeling it, the past, because it's between my shoulder blades. But I'll let Kimmy go, and I'm going to pull some Mother Earth heart guidance on this. So there's many ways love shows in all different realms, and you will know. It'll like you'll hit which stream of love it resonates to. But again, it always goes to love of self. So even if it was actually to do with a current love, in reality, that is still connected to how you felt love was and what you were shown growing up. And whether it's to do with a physical person or whether it's always to do with self, but a sense of responsibility of love for another, a child, what have you. There's a deep responsibility of upholding love in a way that you think you should, but it's not necessarily the way John Thaddeus Fiore feels it to be true deep down. All right.
Wow.
I have a dirty mind. Maybe as a man, father. Yeah, I was feeling that, Gladiator. But the sun doesn't shine in just one path. So if you're having an issue in one path, it's going to show in all other paths. So if you're having a problem with love, it's going to show in your confidence. It's going to show in your career. It could manifest as a dad. It could manifest as a husband. So it's going to manifest in the way that it gets your attention. But when you get to the root of it, then all paths are open. All right, I'll let Kimmy go. And then I'll do the Mother Earth heart card.
Okay, so John, I was checking to see what original archetype energy that you are working in right now. Okay, and we have something in common. We are working in the energy, let's see if I can get that in there, right? Of the bridge. Okay, and I'm going to explain that to you from the book. These I always do from the book. And if I get something else on that, I will let you know. But this is the energy of the bridge. It's the connection, the link, or the gate. Bridges are built to connect two worlds. They create flow, allowing us to travel between the realms, ideologies, and personalities. This archetype is the gesture of acceptance, saying yes rather than withdrawing, separating, and saying no. When we cross a bridge to an unknown land, okay, which is where we are right now, we're all in unknown land, unknown territory, okay, we are magically led into a new reality. We open up to otherness. Healing and communication are made possible. We enter into a state of curiosity, wonder, and learning. The shaman, for example, creates the bridge between the everyday world and the sacred. This card asks us to study the connections between the seemingly disconnected parts of our lives, relationships, ideologies, histories. Remember that a bridge cannot be forced. It must be made with love, or its structure will not withstand the inevitable weather of life. Okay? When we're in balance with this energy, with this original archetype energy, there's acceptance, magic, and communication. And when we're not in balance, we're lacking boundaries and we're forcing connections. It's new territories that are coming in. And I'm going to say basically the same thing I said to Jessica. You weren't here for her reading, but what is it distracting you from? Okay, what is this thing that's going on with you right now distracting you from? Okay, I have some cards for you. The first one is release.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's number 13, release.
Yeah,
Let
there's a
go of the
burden.
past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities.
Mm.
Time to move on. And then we have the 3 of autumn for you. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Okay, so right there, and I'm getting the goosebumps, is I feel that this is distracting you from being the best at what you do. Okay, that's what's happening right now. It's distracting you from being the best at what you do. All right, and the 10 of summer is all about emotions and having a fulfilling life with family or friends. Okay, and I pulled some other cards as confirmation on this. Okay, and we have the Knight of Cups, which is expressing your creativity with compassion, loving emotion. Okay, so what is happening right now, and compassion with yourself, which I know you do. Okay, I absolutely know that. All right, so what's happening right now is a distraction. Okay, that's going to probably lead to a limiting belief somewhere in the background of your life. Okay. It's a distraction that is veering you from going full throttle, okay, where you want to go full throttle, okay? And lately we've been getting messages about moving forward, getting rid of the limiting beliefs that are holding us back, all right? And going forward with our creativity and being assertive about it. Okay, so what is this distracting you from? What specifically? Okay. I know today I had back pain, which I haven't had in ages, literally ages. I was having a day today, guys. Literally a day. And I was like, well, what's with the back pain? And then you messaged me, and I could have easily said no. My back is killing me today. My back is fine now.
Mine ain't.
My back is absolutely fine right now. That was a distraction where I could have said no, Rhea. My back is killing me. Yeah. But no, I was excited. I was like, yeah, let's do this. What am I going to do? Sit down and watch Netflix? But yeah, it was distracting me from something that brings me joy and happiness, John. Okay. And I'm glad that I came on because there's no back pain. It was a distraction. Okay. So I'm hoping that this makes sense to you in some way, shape, or form. I think that what I'm feeling is that when you realize what it's distracting you from, it's going to disappear, just like the pain in my back just did.
Yeah, I don't feel it's long term.
No.
As soon as he gets that aha or that insight or that activation, then it's going to like shoot. No, you didn't miss us, Rhonda. We're on Thadiator. John, you're on the list. All right. So I know you said something about responsibility as a father and stuff like that. So I can totally relate to that as well. We carry a lot of responsibility and weight as a parent, if this is anything to do with that, or even if it's a job, or even if it's a loved one or family or relationship, we can release that up to the higher power. They have their soul's journey just like we do. They have a higher power working for them. So I do feel that there is a sense of releasing some sort of responsibility or burden that you've been carrying for a while, and now it's kind of manifesting, or it's been triggered or catalyzed to get your attention by something that happened in your life. So sometimes the distractions can trigger something, but it gets you still to that root. So when I pulled a Mother Earth heart card, we got this cute little cherub, and that's funny because you got that love card, the love, but this looks like a little cherub to me, reaching out with that neck. There's the little wing, there's the little feet implanted. He's got that little poof of hair. He's facing this way. You can see the cute little nose, the little eye, the little mouth, but he's got a thick neck and he's pushing forward. He wants to go forward, but that neck is what's standing out. It's really strong. So that's really telling me to really stand strong in your truth. Speak what you got within you. Speak it out, express yourself, whatever it is, in whatever way, shape, or form. But you're being guided to speak and have that strong throat chakra that's really, really strong there. And that's going to bring you some sense of freedom. It's going to release your love. Cherubs in general are, little infants of love, or cupids, or whatever. That's going to help to release that. What it says is energy signals create. Your true vibration is that which motivates, like Kimmy was saying, inspires, uplifts, and excites you. That creativity, that job, something distracting you from that. But the distraction isn't necessarily I'm feeling something on the outside. The outside distraction is actually to trigger something within that needs to get calibrated or addressed or loved or accepted. And then as you just acknowledge that, then you can align more appropriately to your truth. Mm-hmm. When you step forward, when you step into your vibration, you give off a frequency that is your stamp. Boom. And this looks like a little stamp. Boom. Your imprint on earth is the creative force, which is unique and individual for you, creating life that is perfectly matched and is reflected of your energy. That's what I always am talking about when I talk about your divine frequency imprint. It is that which is unique to you. Only you can express it in the way that you can. But I'm feeling you're holding some sort of responsibility or weight or something from your past. It might not even be conscious, but hopefully this will help to relieve it or bring it up, that is affecting you from fully stepping into that truth, fully imprinting into that creative expression, which can go on to work expression and what Kimmy was pulling for cards. And what I did receive was that creative wonderment for, what card is this? Mystical wisdom. And she looks really creative. She's going up that stairwell. She's ascending. She's going more fully into her. She's connected to her higher heart. She's that music, that piano is representing the music that you play. The music you play is your creative expression, individual to you. So follow your passion. Kimmy was saying the exact same thing. Creative wonderment, following your creativity. But, there's something there that just needs to be cleared, and we'll do a little bit of that. And then the last one, I was just wondering, okay, what physical part of his body, the chakra card, what physical part is this like really getting stuck or needs to be cleared? And you got that root chakra, and it's about bringing forth balance and clearing that. Something to, usually the root chakra represents that safety. It represents friends, family, relationships, the tribe, all of that. So it's about bringing actually equilibrium to that, opening that root chakra, which could be that connection to family, associates, friends, family, those close to you, those that you feel responsible for, those that you create those physical safe ties. You might be feeling responsible also for somebody in your tribe, or carrying more weight than you need to. You need to have that balance. So that's a 6, and that's just balance and harmony. But yeah, the blockage opening up that root chakra as well.
This came out as well, which is the 2 of Pentacles, which is about balance, yes, and managing your priorities and juggling things.
Yes, you are, Thaddeus. You are a cherub. You are a little cute angel of love.
Oh, and finding balance. And usually when people have back issues, it's because we're we tend to carry extra weights that does not belong to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if his was back. He never said what the health issue was, but it was just talking to me through my back, which to me represents responsibilities or burden or not like
carrying
fully expressing
other
his truth or his expression. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he is or not, but all right. So I think now would be a good time just to do a little clearing and healing. And like we did with Jessica, all of you can be open to receive, but I ask all of you to also participate in this healing and send light and love, just sending light and love to aid in the healing and the clearing. And we'll see what will come through. And just accept. You guys can all receive, but this is for you, John, specifically. But you guys can all just kind of open up that heart space and imagine your sun illuminating and shining and sharing for John and for every one of us. The more the merrier.
Clear this, mother.
Now, yes.
All right, beautiful.
They're showing me him just twirling, like, you know how like a ballerina will just like kind of twirl, but he's swirling out like this, his energy. I think you're already doing the work for us. All right, here we go. Huya taka ira si taaka ira shi shi daya si akori pari shu shu tahi kari si wata kariya uriya taka ira yari korea kahina. Just a little John just popped forth and he says, I just want to come out and play. I just want to play. I just came to play. Cool, yeah. So it could be you. And I know you're very playful, but the little John just says, I just want to play.
Kia cha kore tia. Kakaya te chia waha. Kia kopapa. Ma'a.
I received a visualization of just this huge clearing and opening within you. And it's like you're the shining clear light, but it went right through you down into Mother Earth. So it's about clearing the way, clearing the space for that creative divine imprint that you are to anchor into the earth, but clearing the way. The way is clear. The way is clear. They're saying the way is clear. Shoo. Yeah, they're just showing me you illuminating in this white clear light. Just white clear light. Shoo.
That's beautiful. John, you're a trip. So that chick coming up the stairs was headed to my room, right?
Is that what he said? Apparently so. She's come to heal your love wound, the love wounds of your heart. She'll
John,
take care of you. She's gonna
John,
take care of you.
my guides, pretty much super grounded you. Okay, grounded your root chakra, into Mother Earth, and I think that's where you needed it the most from my end.
Kimmy, is that what stone people do? So like, what is stone people?
Stone people are the crystals.
Okay, so they're not just stones. Like, can they
No,
be
they can
rocks
be.
and boulders and grounding? Like any.
They can be any stone, honey.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just feeling like when you were doing yours, there were like.
I do work with
Short,
the elemental realm in that.
but they didn't appear as stone. They were like short, little, strong people, and they had little sticks. So I don't know what that was representing, like little staves. But maybe that's representing the staff is grounding that energy. But I was shown
Grounding
like
the energy,
strong little like beings, short, kind of just strong, small, solid. And then I'm like, well, maybe they're the rock people. But yeah, so I was just getting that visualization, a lot of grounding happening around him, moving that energy and that throat and that heart.
That would be the elemental realm, which encompasses all of that, the fairies, the elves, the
they were like trolls. They were like trolls is what how I would best describe them. That was cool. I see faces outside in Stones Rocks. Yeah, me too. Me too, Heather.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah, this is let me show you this, Rhea. You will absolutely love that.
Oh wow, that is gorgeous. Oh my God. That's beautiful.
That's a Shiva stone.
That is amazing.
And the other side is like that.
Shiva stone. So are there more like that, or is that just unique unto itself? That little swirl in it, the front, the little spiral,
they're like this. They're all like this.
Oh, I mean, my God, I love it.
Little bits of differences and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I love that.
Like absolutely amazing. And the energy from these. And you see, I do work with the stones, so that's why you were picking up stone people.
Yeah. Awesome.
I do. They're surrounding me.
I love that.
I'm surrounded by them in here.
It felt all rooted and clearing and just really anchoring that energy, in the language. That was awesome. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, everybody, for participating in that. Thank you, Thaddeus, for your donation and holding that space for all of us. So through you and that clearing and healing, that helps all of us to move that same energy that we experience differently, but that same root energy. So thank you.
Okay. All right. Beautiful.
If anybody, just real quick, if anyone if anyone wants to make a donation, you'll get a more full reading like that. Otherwise, we get a list of sherry outers that Kimmy's keeping track of. For quickies. All right. You're welcome.
He said, I sent to Temple. Do you want me to send to you, Rhea Barna?
No, nope, that's fine. If you sent it to Temple, that's fine. And then I'll send Kimmy her part. Whatever I put up there. Oh, you sent to the other one. That one says Rhea Barna. Oh, maybe, I don't know why it says that, but it is the Temple. The Temple one comes up as Rhea Barna. So that's fine. Nope. Thank you, John. My ancestors felt
Carmen, are you still here? We'll give you a quickie for sharing.
Yeah.
If anybody wants a full double reading and healing, speak now, guys.
Yeah. It's beautiful time to clear and shake out those sheets, get rid of that stagnant energy as we step into that, what we would say, new moon energy coming up this weekend, right? Saturday or tomorrow or now, the next couple days, that energy is effect.
Okay, Carmen.
So it's about setting the intention, stepping in new energy. And they're saying, a lot of the astrologers are saying this is literally like stepping into the new year, refreshed, renewed, having these intents, feeling what it like, feeling into what your intents feel like, those experiences that you want to create or goals, desires, feeling into it, but simultaneously letting go of the, expectations and pinpointing the dates and how's it going to appear, all that kind of stuff. Who are we on? Are we on Carmen?
Yes, Carmen.
Okay. I don't know why, Carmen, but they have me grabbing chakra deck for you.
Sean and Saticario. I hope I said that right.
All right. So, Carmen, for you, I've got a solar plexus card, and this woman just shows that, boy, she's been through a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of challenges, but that is the very thing that has cracked her open to the light that is releasing within her. So you might have, Carmen, experienced, oops, I can see that little light reflecting there. Let me change that over there. That might be how you've been feeling, or you're overcoming this, but that very thing that created this state of being is actually the very thing that is activating your abilities, is bringing forth your confidence, that is going to empower you, and that is creating the change. So the 14 is a change. 1 plus 4 equals a 5, which creates and catalyzes change. Same as a lightning bolt will catalyze change. An electrical storm can catalyze change, but it might seem really scary, or the lights might go out, or catastrophic things can happen, but those are the very things that are cracking and opening and releasing your gifts. They're saying have confidence and believe in yourself. And I'm feeling that you have a sense of knowing, gut feeling, intuition, to trust in that, to step into your power. And that is going to bring you into a greater joy, happiness, abundance. And maybe you help people. I'm feeling also maybe you help people that are going through this kind of thing too. Transformations in life, things that are hard, but they're actually transformative energies, bringing them to a new path. I'm feeling a split in paths here. So you might also have a split in paths, a decision to make. Both are equally, in this picture, equally going to lead to light and empower you. Or you could be helping to guide or aid another in your life in this very circumstance. All right, that's what I'm feeling. A lot of solar plexus. Confidence, independence, self-empowerment, joy, abundance, change. But it took some tower moment or something painful to get you to that.
She said, I lost my hearing from a flu shot. I had 3 surgeries to hear.
Wow. So, when they say someone doesn't hear or doesn't see, that it actually opens up the other senses to be stronger.
Yes, it does.
So maybe I am feeling, and now I'm getting tingly, that loss of hearing actually connected you to your solar plexus and activated a greater knowing and connection to your own gut, your own tuition, like psychic ability, like a sense of knowing somehow.
And also clairaudience. You don't hear usually an outside voice, it's inside.
Yeah. However, whatever clair is open, I definitely feel it activated that within you. It's made another sense stronger.
That's beautiful. So I have
anything? Yeah.
I was led to this deck of cards, which is Angels and Ancestors. And mountains, stand your ground. Okay, so what do you see when you look at mountains? You see beauty right off the bat. Okay, you see beauty. Okay, you see that they're strong, they're solid, they're firm, they're rooted down deep into Mother Earth and pretty much unmovable unless mankind wants to use dynamite. And this is what I'm feeling for you. Okay, Your guides want you to know, okay, that you're beautiful, okay, that you're strong, that you're solid, okay, that you have a firm foundation deep down within Mother Earth, all right, and to believe in yourself. Okay, believe firmly in yourself. Stand your ground in that area. Okay, believe firmly in you, in Carmen. Okay, because um because just
Because you are powerful. You are
yes,
powerful.
you are powerful, you are beautiful, you are strong. Okay, um you have the ability to endure. Okay, there's just like so much, there's so
Yeah.
much there really is.
This is,
Okay,
yeah.
so feel good about yourself, okay, and see that beautiful side of you. All right, just see that beautiful side of you. Okay, whatever you're going through, it's brought you to another place where um your sight is being opened. Okay, and your sight is being opened for you to see yourself.
Hmm.
Okay, to see who you are, what you
Hmm.
came here to do, who you came here to be, um um what you're made out of. And you know what, honey, you're made out of the stuff magic comes from.
Hmm.
So that's what I have for you. Okay,
Hmm.
I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely activated and connected you to your gifts and abilities within and made you realize
Mhm.
something you might not have. So very beautiful, very strong. And yeah, she says that she sees things and smells things like her mom's perfume, etc. So you lost your hearing, right? It was her hearing. So it forced you to hear your inner voice. It gave you the ability to hear and feel within more, connect to those other senses like smelling and
No, yeah, Carmen, we're never punished. We're not punished. Things happen to bring us to a better understanding of who we are.
yeah, definitely a gift. As dark as the dark is as light as the light is something as traumatic. It because there is something equally as beautiful from that causing it. So yeah, definitely, absolutely not. You contracted that into your experience to activate and to actually release your own power. So no, we are never punished, just like Kimmy said. Now, there are causes and consequences. If you're a mean person, you're going to get mean back, but it's not some outside force punishing you. You're the one creating it in a case like that. But in
It's
your
like the
case,
boomerang
this
effect.
in this case, to me, it was something kind of mystical. We could blame it on the outside. You can blame it on the flu shot, but no matter how it happened to give you a greater connection to your inner self.
Yes.
So very beautiful. And Christy Burke says, I have those cards. I'm not quite new at it, understanding them yet. But yeah, I love those cards. I have them as well. Yeah, very beautiful reading. And thank you, Carmen, for holding space for others. So other people are saying that they're resonating with that as well. So we're all like reflecting an energy, but experiencing that energy differently, but still we are connecting to it in different ways. So very beautiful, guys. Very beautiful that you guys are all here and sharing your love and light and adding to this experience. So thank you. All
And
right,
we
Kimmy.
Heather
All righty.
and then
Well,
Rhonda, and then I think we're going to close out.
yeah, yeah. We'll close out unless somebody makes a donation. That will be the end of it. Heather, Mother Earth Heart card coming forth for you. Solid ground, Heather. We got this outline of a heart with the little sea foam, little chick, new beginnings. To me, that little duck. Oops, everything's backwards. The duck is facing this way. We got a little beak, a little eye, a little head, little fluffy feathers, or chick. To me, that always represents new life. Easter time, springtime, maybe things are going to be happening, but it gives me that spring feeling when the babies are born, the little birdie's hatching. The power of the invisible is the solid force in your life. All physical reality manifests from the spiritual realm of thoughts and feelings represented by all the sea foam. This looks like little bubbles, all the little potentials, all the little realities. Every little bubble is a reality unto itself, and that is created from a thought. So all of these realities are created from your thoughts, but it's up to you to decide where you want to channel that.
Chris,
All physical reality manifests from of thoughts and feelings. This is the foundation of all you build and form on earth. Go ahead, Kimmy.
Christy Burke donated.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
So we'll finish up this one and then we'll go to Christy. Thank you, Christy. So this is telling you that your thoughts are the driving force of what you create. Okay. But all of the seafoam bubbles are telling me you have so many potentials available where you place your thoughts. And then the emotions are the fuel to getting you there. So it's just about what are you creating? Be aware of where your emotions are. What is bringing the highest feeling emotions is obviously your guidance to what path to take, the lighter ones, the feel good feelings, but new beginnings and lots of opportunities for you. All right, Heather, that's it for me.
Okay, Heather, you have the same card as you got the last time you got a reading from me. Okay, and it's
then that message is strong.
It's the King of Autumn, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. Okay, and it's about being assertive. Okay, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything is going your way, a good person or company to work for. Okay, so what I'm getting from this for you, Heather, is pretty much the same as what Ria was saying, and the same as I was saying, the other day, to start moving forward and be assertive, being assertive about what you want and what you don't want in your life.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a reinforcement message, definitely.
Yeah, you're going to create where your focus and thoughts go. So make sure you're just
and it's
doing
also
it in that.
and it's also going to open up those doors for those opportunities for that job that you're looking for, or whatever it is that you are looking for. That assertion, that assertiveness, okay, that drive forward is going to bring you to where you want to be, where you're looking to be. Okay,
it's like popping one of the bubbles in those realities in the sea foam. There, it's like popping the bubbles. You got to pop open the reality with your assertion, like Kimmy was saying. All right, thank you so much for sharing out there, Kimmy. So we'll go on to Christy donated. Thank you so much for your donation, Christy. Any particular question or anything? And then, yes, it's getting long. Okay. Let me just find your name here. Put your little face up there, Christy. All right, in the rings, you might have felt a little like, when you test your toes in the water, you're feeling out a situation. You might be moving forward or experiencing something or making a decision, a new beginning, but you're kind of testing it, like in, out, in, out, in, out, or like contemplating it or a little bit confused. But then like the bells were like being pushed together without me even trying. So maybe somebody is pushing you forward or urging you to do something, but you're not quite sure. It's kind of like when somebody or a friend or a relative encourages you, come on, come do this class with me, or let's go to that event. And you're like, yeah, but. And then boom, they were just like pushing you. So I don't know if someone literally is pushing you in life to move forward on something or to do something or to get something done or to get the let out, or if it's spirit nudging you forward on something you're contemplating or wanting to do but are unsure of. But either way, I'm feeling yes, a yes. If you had a special question, I'm feeling it's kind of like a yes, move forward. And again, that is what the new moon energy is about. It's what a lot of the collective readings have been about, moving forward. Stop testing the waters. It's time to like move forward. Time to have that confidence and to step fully into your power. But of course, that is all accessed in the now. It's not about pushing yourself just to push yourself, but it's aligning to the heart first. What does your heart want? What feels good to you? and then you get that inner guidance, or that synchronicity happens, or that door opens, or you get that phone call. So aligning to the heart in the now will help to balance, stabilize, and root you so that you can listen and hear your guidance. All right, that's what I'm just feeling off the top of my head. But we're going to see. So this is also about clearing and healing stagnant energy. So I am going to pull a card on what needs to be addressed, healed, or cleared, like we've been doing with the other readings. All right, Christy. Christy, thank you for being here. I don't know if I've ever seen you on this page group before. So thank you so much for joining and shining and sharing your light and holding space for us to receive. All right, so the card that popped out is focus. Yeah, so focusing. So when I was saying that you were maybe testing the waters or were unsure, well, we focus and we pull back that arrow, that bow, by aligning first. So obviously there's a message of focusing, maybe you needing to focus, not get distracted by what other people are telling you or what's going on outside of you. But the true focus, the aim comes from connecting to your heart first, aligning to your heart. So maybe you've been like distracted, or you got a lot of other people in your realm or family, or could be kids, or just kind of distracting you. So it's about aligning and focusing to your heart to tune into your light, your own light, and where you want to put that, where you want to put your energy. But it comes from a place of passion, excitement, which is alignment. So listening to that little voice within you first. So your challenge could be focusing, hearing yourself. This is 17, which is an 8. So it's about hearing yourself, the 1 representing you as an individual, your own path, your own purpose, your own journey represented by the 1. And the 7 literally is about connecting to that inner voice, connecting to that God within, going within to get your answers, introspection. And isn't it a collective year of the 7 as well, right? As a whole, like 2023, I think is a 7 year. So it's about focus for you. So that might be your challenge and what you need clearing to hear better is what I'm feeling. Not getting distracted, like Kimmy has been talking about a lot tonight, about outside voices, really tuning in and listening to yourself to get the clarity. All right. That's what I feel that is being cleared and healed for you. Clearing the voices in your head. They're saying clearing the voices in your head. All right, Kimmy.
She said, I've been trying to figure it out.
Just relax. There's nothing to figure out. There's feel into it. They're saying relax the voices in your head. So that's just taking that deep breath and connecting to your heart space. Just imagining your heart as the sun. When you take that breath in, you're connecting to that God source energy that you are, the light that you are, the wisdom that you are, the higher guidance that you are. And so, yeah, don't try to figure it. Just relax into it is what Spirit is saying for you. Let's see what else I get here. You can go ahead if you're ready, Kimmy. That's okay.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for you.
Yeah. I'm just pulling now. Like that was I think the energy that needs to be cleared on my end. And then I pull some like moving forward cards out of that.
Okay. All right. So Christy, we have some cards for you. All right. The Queen of Summer, loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. Listen to your heart. Did that sound familiar? Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. Okay. That is the Queen of Summer. She's surrounded by sunflowers and beautiful fairies with the lights. Very, very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The 10 of Spring. Ask for help from others, all work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Okay. So we have, perhaps taking care of others too much and now too many responsibilities. Okay. All right. We have the 8 of Autumn. Do some more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. I will get back to that in a minute. And we have the 9 of Winter, unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is that there's outside things that
Mhm.
are causing these fears to come to the surface. Okay. It could be the virus we just all went through for the last couple of years. It could be situations with the banking systems. It could be anything like that. They're causing these things to come to the surface for you. Okay. And what I'm hearing is to let that go. There really is nothing to be afraid of. Okay. You are being cared for in this life. Your guides are with you. Your angels are with you. The ascended masters are with you. There are galactic guides with you. Your intuition, your specific intuition is extremely strong. And I'm feeling that you are an empath and you do take on more than you can chew. Okay. And that's what I'm feeling. And I'm hearing that more than you can chew. So there's a balance that needs to be brought about with you for boundaries. Okay. You need to start putting yourself first. And I say need because that's the way I talk. You don't have to listen to a word I'm saying. Okay. You really don't. All right. But boundaries for you, very, very, very important because they're weighing you down. They're actually weighing you down. Okay, so you need to put yourself first to fill your own cup first. Okay, and then you will be able to help the other people that are standing in line for your help. It literally looks like a line. It really does. Okay, and also I said I was going to get back to this card, which is about learning. Okay. I'm sorry. Sometimes the internet is funny and sometimes it'll come right back, hopefully. Let me know if it came back.
Yeah, you didn't freeze on me, so it might have been on her end. Maybe she rewatches it.
Yeah. All right. So right now for you, I'm hearing that learning as much as you can is very, very good for you. Spirit booted you.
That's funny.
If there is a class that you are feeling to take, then take that class because it's very important for you to learn as much as you can right now. Okay. So balance out taking care of others and putting others first. Okay. It's for your own health and your own sanity. Literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
She says it's been her life taking care of others.
Yeah.
And she has taken a lot of classes.
I'm not even getting the comments here.
Yeah. She says it's been her life taking care of others, and she has taken a lot of classes and learning about intuition wherever that went. I am learning human design in intuition classes. So yeah, she is very intuitive, definitely.
Yes, very intuitive. I can feel it.
But getting, like you were saying too, like got to bring it into herself and not let everyone take away that energy as well.
Yes.
Take care of everybody else as she's learning and focusing and taking classes and connecting to that inner voice.
Yeah, you're going to have to find a balance there that works for you so that you can continue to fill your own cup with all the learning that you want to do. Okay? And that's going to make you feel better as well, too. Say no when you mean no.
And you can listen back to it if you got cut out a little bit there, Christy. Thank you for telling her that, Rhonda. All right. So do you have more to say on those cards, Kimmy?
No.
Okay. So the cards that I picked as you're moving forward and for the new moon energy is you got Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. So definitely exploring your own creative um, avenues and pursues and what you're learning and teaching. And Gabriel is the messenger. I don't know if you work with children, or is that caring for children, or you're looking. I don't know. The children are standing out here and caring for children and stuff. I don't know. Are you a nurse or a teacher or your own kids? But you act as a messenger, like uh, Archangel Gabriel does. So communicating, and you have a lot to share. Kids might feel comfortable around you a lot, people going for your advice, animals, and that kind of thing. So messenger of creativity and hope is part of, oops, I thought I froze for a minute, is part of your purpose and your design. And then battle of the blues, take step forwards, positive changes. So you also have this one. So maybe you do get, like Kimmy was saying, weighted down or confused or overwhelmed emotionally. So right here you got battle of the blues. So it's about taking positive steps forward. And like Kimmy was saying, give into your own cup, focusing on yourself, self-care. Because, you're
She
not
said
meant
I
to
want
take
to
care of everyone
change
else.
the school system.
Oh my goodness. So Gabrielle is working with you. Archangel Gabriel is working with you. Definitely as a messenger, and that frequency, whether you believe in Gabriel as an angel or not, the frequency of the messenger and helping with the children, that is definitely what I was really seeing in that card, was the children. So you're an angel unto them, and you are supported by your spirit guides in this endeavor as well. And then you can see all the rainbow, like the rainbow children. So maybe special needs, rainbow children, autistic kids, maybe they really have a place in your heart. I just felt my heart like click open when I saw the rainbow. So that new energy, that high frequency that they are bringing and helping with to create those new systems as well. The children themselves are here to change the system. So it's inevitable. It's inevitable, they're saying. Spirit is saying it's inevitable. Hey, hippie chick. Battle of the Blue. So stepping forward and making positive change. So they're going to help make the change. And you don't have to battle it so much. What's standing out here is she's laying back in the water with her sword. So just relaxing a little bit in the fight, just having that intent, holding positive visions in your mind is going to do the work. Don't feeling that you need to take out your sword and do the fight, and you're the one that has, and they're appreciating that, but knowing that things don't have to be so hard on you during this change. Giving it up and surrendering it up to the higher forces, such as your angels, they're helping you. So battling the blues, like putting down and just relaxing, getting in a hot tub yourself and just relaxing and visualizing the changes that you want, not necessarily just fighting for it. And then the Mother Earth heart cards, well, you are a light unto the darkness, and you are part of that, and you are shining light for people. This is actually a little shadow of light, like, with the trees and the light comes through, it formed a little heart light on the pavement. So you definitely are bringing forth awareness in the darkness, and you are bringing that into the system. Even if it doesn't appear it, you are helping to shed light. And what the back says is the third language. Okay, this is actually defining these cards. I don't have like a little booklet to these cards I created, but there's one card that speaks on what they are and what this is, to me, describing your energy. These messages speak through the language of love. So it's definitely something to do with rainbow kids, special needs, the just all of those kids bringing in the new language. The third language is the language of love. It's not protocol. It's not systematic. It is the language of love. And they're helping to actually do that as well. And I don't know, I'm just seeing like a figure here as well, handing down this heart. All right, so there for the human whose goal is to unify the physical experience with the spiritual. It is through these personal experiences that bring forth Christ consciousness and ultimately heaven on earth. We are all called to illuminate our true essence, which is love and nothing less than God. May you shine with all the light you are. So you're a key player in that. That is part of your purpose, to bring forth this new earth, this new light, this new language of love. It's a state of being. It is a state of being, and not necessarily the bureaucracy of the school system or of the world. So you're shining that, but relax in it. Relax. And then the other one was showing you're supported. So this is a little heart stone, and it's in the middle of all of these circle of stones. And what it don't let the boundaries discourage you. Don't let the walls and the resistance of others. You're supported by the God himself, divinity. So you can relax the burden you're carrying. Now, I just felt that pain that I was feeling from John earlier, that pain between my shoulder blades is telling me that you're carrying weight that you don't need to. So trusting and giving it up and surrendering a little bit more to, and it says, human God, you are your own connection, greater understanding to knowledge. You are always connected to the infinite source of energy. You simply need to be able to receive it. So just being a receiver and open, but not feeling and pushing against the resistance, because then that creates more sometimes resistance. So kind of just freeing yourself up a little bit. You have the intent, and as you tune in and give to yourself, you'll receive more effective guidance that will make changes quicker than just, fighting the system, if that makes sense. That's a lot. You're a powerful woman of light. I'm going to tell you that. And you are a master light warrior, and you're a master light blaster as you just step in and allow your power to do the work. And I don't mean just forceful power, the invisible power.
Yes, exactly.
You mean
can't
I can't
save
say
the world. Yes, exactly. That's exactly it.
Save yourself.
What you can do, the more you take
breathe.
care of yourself and put yourself first, then you can do more.
Yeah, you can run. And you'll be called to do action when you need to. So yeah, just relaxing. All right. So we will end it with a little clearing like we've been doing and healing energy for you. Just open up your heart to receive. Spirit knows what needs to be done, your higher self. It's just being basically in an open state of allowing and surrendering the light within you to heal and clear yourself. We're just reflecting that back to what you just, we're the physical marker of you allowing that for yourself. All right. So Christy Burke, here we go. And again, I ask everybody who's present now or later to also just send Christy this beautiful loving energy of love and light and surrender and peace, tranquility and balance and illumination of her sun within. And as we do that, we're also doing it for one another and each other and ourselves. Tatakuti ahia tokuyata. Shukiyata. Breathe in. They're saying breathe into areas where you feel contracted or where you feel that need to fight or push. They want you to breathe into that. So when you come across somebody that you're talking to or they irk you or an idea, the best way to help transmute and change that energy, they're saying, is actually breathe into that density within you. Breathe light into it. Breathe light into it as your first response, not verbally or not fighting or not resisting or not going forward. They want you to breathe light into the resistance that you are feeling or seeing around you. They're showing me like a cross, like two cross shields, not shields. What are they called? I'm getting tired. Two swords, but these two swords in front of you like this, they're literally light beams. So the way to permeate, penetrate, create change, hold the swords of light. Let that be your armor.
Chi Yawahakuye Maanawe Sia Chi Yakuhanawe Tiawaha. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You have a connection with Joan of Arcadia. I don't know if you know Joan of Arcadia, or I think that's how you say it. There used to be a TV show on it, and there was a girl that was, I used to love watching that show. She was a teenager, and she would hear God's voice, and she would be called into these situations, even though her human self sometimes didn't want to, but she always listened to God's voice. And there's a connection with you with that archetype or that character, but also call upon that energy when you feel that you need that extra support, that extra strength, that extra courage, that extra oomph you need to get you through. Came across as well. Came through. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you for your donation, Christy, and good luck with all of that. Love and light.
And last we have Rhonda.
Oh my God, you knew her in a past life, yeah. And not only that, I was feeling that earlier on when I was giving you a reading, like Joan of Arcadia was coming to me, but I didn't speak it then. But then when Kimmy was doing her thing again, I was feeling that energy again. So yeah, you guys, she's here with you. All right. Rhonda, last but not least, for the Sherry Outer.
Yes, yes, and yes.
All right, quick Mother Earth.
Yeah, my brain is getting tired.
Yeah. So when I stop, I can't like reach the words. I'm calling swords shields, and I'm going like, and I'm like, yeah, the physical body is not enough. And yeah, well, how how long we've been at this, but yes. So your message, Rhonda, is relax. When you try too hard, where's my stinking? Give me these pair. Give me these pair readers. When you try too hard to achieve a desired result, this can actually repel the very thing you want because you are emitting an energy of hardship. This creates blockages in the flow. So when you relax in the knowing, all will work out. The energy flows abundantly. So it's just about relaxing.
Do you have those cards that tell you what career?
Yeah, life purpose. So you want me?
Yeah,
for
that she wants to know. She wants to know. Yes. May I hear what I should do for work?
Yeah. But this is, yes. So relax. Don't get too in the head. Relax into your heart space, and that you will be guided there. This actually is a little picture of a bird poop, seagull poop, but it was in the perfect shape of a heart. And so I just took a picture of it. And even in that, releasing the shit or releasing the worry and all of that will help to create a flow to attract you to that right job. But I will pull you a purpose card real quick. And it doesn't literally mean that is your purpose, but that is like the archetype energy or that type of stamp of energy for the now. Because careers change.
Well,
this is for the now. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I have Spirit of Air for you. Okay, and I'm going to read this to you from the book, Rhonda. Clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You are being advised to see life from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter. Breathe. All is well. Breathe.
Same card.
All
Same
is
thing.
Well.
Relax.
Yep. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention. Don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see a situation in a new light. Your native spirit wants you to know the Spirit of Air represents the mental aspect of your life. It's the part that has the capacity to discern, analyze, organize, evaluate, and judge. Though seemingly subtle and unseen, air is composed of the most rarefied energy fields, and we're in constant communion with the vast universe through our breath. The Spirit of Air carries the energy of change and transformation, inspiration, aspiration, mental clarity, freedom, perception, communion, and communication. The element of air also allows us to see situations from a higher perspective. This card can indicate that it's time to do some major clutter clearing and organizing. And what I got out of all of that very, very strongly is all is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All is okay. Breathe. Now,
Yeah, that
if you tend to feel overwhelmed, okay, look up the box breathing. Okay, look up box breathing. That is going to help you tremendously. Okay, if you don't know what it is, all right, you take a deep breath in, hold it for 4 seconds, let it out, hold that for 4 seconds, and then go on from there in the shape of a box. Okay, so that's going to help you to get centered. All right.
Mhm.
I'm sensing a theme. I need to breathe and all is well. Have to calm down. Yes, yes. Look up the box breathing. It's very easy. I do it quite often. That's what I was doing
Mhm.
today when I was doing my bills and getting frustrated.
That's funny.
It helps center you and it will help you tremendously. Okay. And try to keep your focus light. Okay. And by light, I mean on positive, more positive things. Okay. Because we're being guided at this time to um, work on the positive and, let go of the negative. All right. So try to keep your mind working on positive. If you want a specific job, okay, focus on that specific job as if you've already have it and then just let it go.
Yeah, just let it go because that specific job you have in your mind, there could be something better, and in order to receive it, you have to just kind of let it go, relax, have the intent, imagine it, feel it, and then let it go. So yeah, so that card went really, really well with yours about relaxing, getting rid of this shit in life and letting it go and relaxing. So that I can't believe how synchronistic. The real quick, I did pull you a purpose card, and it was family. And I don't know if your family requires a lot of time, or you want to work with kids or work with families in your job or career, but the purpose card said that loving your family, your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So maybe that's teaching you something that's helping you um, hone or develop the skills for this career that you're going to carry over to the career, or maybe you literally help other families and kids. But it
Yeah, I
says
was
loving your
just hearing some kind of counseling. I'm hearing.
Yeah, loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. You drew this card to remind you that your life purpose begins at home. You serve an important function through your relationships with members of your family. This includes prayers you say on their behalf, kindness, and all of that is indicative. Um, it is also indicative of some forgiveness work that will benefit everyone concerned. You can start process by holding the intention to clear energy. A life purpose doesn't necessarily mean a wage paying career. It's a scope of experience in which you devote yourself to develop your ability to fully love. For most people, relationships with family are grist for the mill in terms of learning to rise above the ego challenges. As you focus upon your loved ones' inner beauty, you begin to see it within yourself and all life. Today, say prayers for the health and happiness of every family member and notice your inner responses to these blessings. You'll experience newfound peace, which will be benefit you in countless ways. So, to me, that is saying to actually come to the moment of who your family and friends are now. Bring it to the moment. Show gratitude and thankfulness, and be that love intermingling between all of the interactions in the family, but that's also taking you to the moment. And when you're brought to the moment too, you can receive that guidance. It's about relaxing, not projecting out into the future, enjoying what is before you now, and how that will bleed out into other areas of your life is
She
what I'm
said I
feeling.
do. She said I do need to focus on my family.
That's what it's saying. Yeah. And as you do that and bring
That's what
balance and
she said.
harmony and love and forgiveness there. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's gonna bleed out A lot of times when we got a lot with the family and a lot going on, sometimes we even just, geez, I'm like, I know sometimes it's easier to have a job and work than to, take care of family stuff. That would be my break sometimes. But yeah, so
Oh,
something
yeah.
to do with family. So yeah, focusing on the family and the love and the nurturing and the help. And that will help to cultivate you for the career as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and sharing out, and Kimmy for doing this last minute with me for the new moon and clearing. I felt it was very powerful, and I
Very, very,
appreciate
very,
you
very
and all of
beautiful.
you.
Very beautiful tonight, guys. Very beautiful. Thank you
And
for messaging me.
oh,
You
thank
beat
you
me
for,
to it. You beat me
yeah,
to it.
thank you. And Rhonda, thank you for hanging out till the end to get your Sherry Outer freebie. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Have
Thank
a
you guys.
good night, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you for sharing your love and light, and may you all shine with the entirety of all the love and light that you are. Shh.